Welcome one and all to the Game Blind with SammoBam Let's Play of Pokemon Red Randomized. What is Pokemon Red Randomized, you might be asking? Good question. It's Pokemon Red, but randomized. It's a stellar explanation from yours truly as to what this is. I mean, really the name kind of implies exactly what it is. It's Pokemon Red, but certain aspects have been randomized. Not all of them, mind you. So you may have noticed that screen is a little bit different from what is normally seen when you play this game. So let me just explain real quick what is going on here. First off, so I've taken two different tools to go ahead and randomize the crap out of this game. So first thing is I've used the Pokemon Universal Randomizer, which you can find if you search for the term Pokemon Universal Randomizer in your search engine of choice. I'm not going to link to it because I'm trying to stay in the legal, as legal as I can possibly get. So we've got that, which randomizes a good number of the different aspects of this game. And then you have the Pokemon Universal Random. I'm sorry, I just said the Universal. Then you have the Key Item Randomizer, which as far as I know only works with Pokemon Red and Blue, but it randomizes the different key items of this game. So key items are things like the town map, the hidden machines, which by the way, Max Elixir is that. Okay, cool. I randomized the potion from the PC. So things like hidden machines, the fossils, the Sylph Scope, the bicycle, all those things have basically been shuffled around. So it's going to make the game even less linear than it was in the previous, than it was before. And then as far as what I did with the Universal Randomizer, I have randomized the following things. So let's see. We have starter Pokemon, wild Pokemon, trainer teams, movesets, TMs, TM and HM compatibility, and field items are all randomized. So I don't know what anything is going to be. I don't know what anything is going to be in this game. It's a little terrifying, but that's okay. That's I like to live dangerously by randomizing a Pokemon game. So let's see. Kabuto is our first starter. That's probably not going to happen. Clefable. And what's our third starter? Chansey. Interesting trio. So normally what I like to do for Pokemon Red, if I can do so, is I like to find something that is either a very strong special attacker or something that's very fast, and hopefully both. And as long as they have a decent moveset, then we should be good to go. Unfortunately, well, I mean, Chansey, I've never run a Chansey before, so I guess we'll see what happens. Unless I find something that is better in the first few routes, which is maybe what I'm going to do because Chansey isn't exactly the fastest Pokemon. It does have incredible HP and an awesome special stat. Let's see, what do we have here? Mega Kick, Stomp, Payday, and wow, that's an awful moveset. This is an absolutely terrible moveset. I'm mildly considering not taking Chansey because of that. That is like the worst possible moveset for Chansey is all physical attacks. So, okay. I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. Well, I do this all the time, actually. If I have a couple Pokemon that are about equal in terms of like strength and that sort of thing, I will check another one. But in this case, Chansey, I would have liked to use Chansey actually, but that is an absolutely god-awful moveset for Chansey. 4 physical attacks. And if I was going against a Kabuto, which it resists all of those moves, no thank you. So let's see what Clefable has. Which Clefable's also not great for this matter, but let's see what happens. Obviously, as you saw that the movesets are randomized, I did make a couple of quality of life improvements for this game through the Universal Randomizer. So first of all, I changed some of the aspects to make sure that at least a few of the moves that all these Pokemon learn are at least halfway decent. Speaking of halfway decent, that's actually a good moveset. Fire Punch, Leech Life, Bubble Beam, and Sludge. I mean, Fire Punch and Bubble Beam are great moves. Not good against Chansey, but Sludge would be pretty good. So I think I'm going to run with Clefable for now. And so moves, basically every move that a Pokemon's going to learn has about a 25% chance of being a good damaging move. Same goes for TMs. And I also actually increased the catch rate slightly because there's a chance that I'm going to have to catch... Wow, that did not do as much damage as I thought it would, but I poisoned it, so that's good. That did more damage than I thought it would. So, yeah. Because there's the possibility of having to catch at least 6 Pokemon, possibly up to 12. So I actually increased the catch rate slightly, so I can actually, you know, deal with that. 273 XP for Clefable. I gained 2 levels. Really, it doesn't matter if I skip levels because Clefable, unfortunately, does not learn any new moves in Gen 1, from what I recall. So this is a good moveset. It's just Clefable's very middle of the road as far as Gen 1. I mean, once it gains its fairy typing, it's amazing, but that's not for another 5 generations. Oh, wait, hold on. I remembered. I forgot. Well, I forgot. Muck. Again, another kind of slow, kind of tanky Pokemon. Not my favorite for these randomizer playthroughs. Okay, we got strength. So that's good. So I don't have to keep searching around for strength. That's nice. I'm probably not going to teach it to Clefable unless, of course, I end up switching to something else. So we will see what all else is available around here in these first few routes. I'm going to catch at least a few Pokemon. My goal is to catch maybe 6 or so that I can actually grab the Flash HM, because one of the things that was changed with the Key Item Randomizer is the requirements for the Flash HM and the item finder were lowered, just because I guess the person who created the Key Item Randomizer, I guess he wanted to keep those as parts of things that you have to collect. So those 2 things I may have to collect, and if I have to collect the item finder, or if I have to collect enough Pokemon to get the item finder, I'm going to be a little sad, but we'll see. But the nice thing is, he did change... Farfetch'd is one of my favorite Pokemon, so funny that I found it on this first route. But yeah, so Stump, the person who made the Key Item Randomizer, lowered the requirements to get the Flash HM and the item finder. So instead of having to catch 10 and then 30 Pokemon, you only have to catch 6 and then 12. So I'm really hoping I don't have to catch 12 Pokemon. We'll see, though. There were also a number of other changes that were made to the game to sort of limit how many different kinds of things, like sort of limiting some of the glitches in the game, which you'll see a bit later. Maybe, depending on, you know, where each of the key items are, because I don't know where the key items are going to be because I haven't played this seed before. So we'll see what happens with that. And we have a Magneton. That could actually be viable, depending on its moveset. So I'm gonna go get some Pokeballs first. But Magneton could be viable as far as a decent Pokemon to run with, because it has good defense, it has good special. Not much else other than that. Man, Farfetch really wants to get caught. Like, dude, hold on a minute. Let me get some Pokeballs first, and then we'll talk. You know, if it has an amazing moveset, like if it has Drill Peck and Body Slam and Blizzard, we might want to talk about Farfetch on the Fearow. Fearow is decent early game, not so good late game. I know that because I tried to run Fearow once. I used to do a lot of these on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SammoBam. Feel free to follow over there if you want to also subscribe and give me money over there. That's totally cool. Last time I'm going to promote that for, you know, at least 10 minutes or so. We'll see. Okay, let's go see if we can catch stuff. Maybe if I can catch that Magneton would be nice. I'm going to look around these first couple routes, see if I can find something halfway decent. I should have saved before I walked into the grass. That was my bad. Not going to catch a Bellsprout. Sorry. As cool as Victory Bell is, I'm not going to catch it because that's going to require way too much of an investment to actually bother to level it up. Sorry. I'm too lazy to do this sort of thing, because if this was like a Nuzlocke, I'd consider raising up a full team, but this is not a Nuzlocke. Okay. Ninetales could also possibly be viable. I just have to figure out what to use to try and catch it. Try to damage it, I should say. Reflect. Okay, that's perfect, because that means I can... good. Aurora Beam's decent. Oops. Okay. So, like I said, if this was a Nuzlocke, I would consider raising a full team. But because this is basically just me trying to plow through to the end of the game, I'm just going to take one Pokemon and just raise it as much as I can, because I don't feel like doing a whole bunch of grinding. Dig on Ninetales is good just as a utility move, so now I don't have to buy escape ropes. Dig, Fire Spin, Reflect, that's a good move set, actually. Except for the fact that Ninetales also doesn't learn any moves. I should have probably saved after that. That was my bad. And now I can't find Magneton anywhere. Magneton, please. I just want to catch you. There's not really much else that I want out of life right now. I'm gonna go check the other routes though. Just on the off chance there's something good. Like if there's like a Snorlax or a Mewtwo or an Alakazam or something over on one of the other routes, there's a pretty good chance I'm trying to catch it. So we'll see what happens. I guess I'll try to get this Muck. It's not great, but Crabhammer's good. All right. Except it's going off of Muck. I don't think Muck has very good special. No, get caught. No. Come on, dude. I don't think I should let's see. Let's try a Sludge and see if it... Nice. Nope, never mind. I critted. It did not work out the way I wanted it to. Okay. I'm going to look for Magneton for another couple minutes. But if I can't find a Magneton in the next few fights, I'm going to just leave, check the other routes, because I do have limited income right now. By limited, I mean none. So, I'd rather just search around for other places instead of using up what precious few resources I have on things that may not end up being very good. There we go. Thank you. Now the question is, how do I want to fight it? It's only level 2. I don't want to use Leech Life, though, because I think that's too weak of an attack. Okay, that's as good as it's going to be. Scratch is a bad start for a moveset. Please have a better... Come on, dude. Okay. Do you have any other moves? I did set this thing to so all Pokemon start with 4 moves, but please have something better than Scratch as your moveset. I'll be very sad if that is like its best move. All right, Magneton, what do you have? Yeah, I know. Hydro Pump, Flamethrower, Scratch, and Tri-Attack. That is a moveset right there. Okay, Magneton might be what I go with. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to go heal. I'm going to go check the route just over to the west. And, you know, there's always a chance I could find something amazing. Like I said, if I could find, like, Alakazam with Psychic, or Mewtwo, or something else with incredible amounts of variety, or something. You know, we'll see. I should also go check this item up here, because there is a hidden item. Now, I will say that I'm not going to find every hidden item in the game, because even though I've been playing this game for 20 years, I still don't know where all the hidden items are. So, I will pick up the ones that I know where they are, and sometimes I might just skip them because I just don't care. So, sorry if I don't find every single thing in the game, because I'm not necessarily trying to find everything in the game. I'm just trying to beat the game, you know? See what happens. So, like I said, Magneton, I mean, Hydro Pump's not super accurate, so it's not my favorite move. Krabby, I'm gonna hold off. What I'm going to do, I'm going to search around until I maybe, if I can find something else that's really good, I'll try to catch that. Once if I can catch it, then I'll start trying to fill out my my team, so I can at least have, like I said, I want to have hopefully 6 by the time I head off into Viridian Forest. Golduck is not great. It'd be good to catch, good catch fodder, but I don't really want it. Let's see, what else do we have? Meowth is really not what I want to use. Persian's decent, but not spectacular. So let's see. I'm going to keep looking around here for another couple minutes. Give it a couple more runs. If I can find something good. Rapidash is not great also. Let's see. I'll do like 2 or 3 more encounters up here. If I can't find anything particularly good, I'm actually going to go up to Route 2, which I usually don't go to. So we'll see what they have up there. And if you're asking, why am I running from all the battles? Why am I not fighting for experience? It's because I don't... Ooh, Tangela could actually be decent. I'm running because I don't want to gain too much experience for Clefable so that it ends up being way too strong and one-shotting everything. And I know that I have other Pokemon that I could catch stuff with, but I'd rather just stick with one thing for now. Nice. Okay, let's see what Tangela has. Hopefully something better than Stomp. Like if it has Razor Leaf, that would be awesome. Let's see. Jump Kick, Sand Attack, Bone... Wow, 3 physical attacks on Tangela. That's almost as bad as Chansey, as far as movesets are concerned. Diglett. I half want to catch this just to see if Diglett can learn Fly, but I want to see if I can catch a carry first. Sorry, Diglett. Okay. Let's go up to Route 2. See if there's anything particularly good. If not, I'm either going to raise up Magneton or I may run with Clefable for now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm pushing for Magneton first because I think it has better potential as a carry than Clefable, even though its moveset is not quite as good, but it also learns new moves. That's what I was trying to say, but obviously that did not come out the way I hoped it would. Squirtle. If that was a Blastoise, I'd consider it, but I don't want to have to use a Squirtle to fight, like, you know, Gengars and Mewtwo's and whatnot. Vaporeon, interesting. Could be something I could use. Let's see. Poison, Nightshade. Let's see. I'm going to try not to do too much damage to it because I want to try to catch it. Nightshade's not a great move. Okay. Got 5. Now 4 more Pokeballs. See if I can try to catch. Come on, get caught. Okay, Thunder Punch is better. That's more like it. Okay. I don't want to use up all of my Pokeballs if I can help it. Thank you. Okay, good. Okay, what else does Vaporeon have? I'm hoping to find something really, really good. So Vaporeon has Splash, great. Rock Slide, Nightshade. Okay, Rock Slide and Thunder Punch on its own is almost a good enough moveset to run with. Right, you're poisoned. Let's go heal. I forgot, I poisoned the Vaporeon. Well, it's fine. It's fainted now, so let's just go ahead and try to catch something else in Route 2. There's got to be something else. Got to be something else good. No, not another Vaporeon. Thank you, but no. Not yet. I'm so sad about that Tangela and about Chansey. I really wanted Chansey to be good. Ivysaur. Venusaur could be good. Also, I just realized I didn't catch Farfetch'd yet. I should do that. I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself if I don't catch Farfetch'd. Come on, can I get something decent here? Please, game? If Vaporeon's going to be the strongest Pokemon in this area, I'm going to be a little sad. Spearow. Great. There are Fearows 20 feet south of where I am. I don't need a Spearow. Okay. I'll give this one a couple more. Give it a couple more encounters. If I don't find anything particularly good, then I'll have to make a decision on what to run with. Because Clefable has a very good moveset for what it is. But it's still just a Clefable. It's not bad, it's just not great. Okay. And the next new Pokemon I find here is going to be the last one I do. If I find like 8 more Vaporeons in a row, then I'm just going to have to keep looking until I find something new. Okay, I've already seen Bellsprouts, so I'm going to give it... I'm making up all these caveats. It's like, I'm going to look until I find something new here. Like, okay, well, I found a Bellsprout, but I've already seen them before. Ammonite, no, okay. All right, so I have to make a decision now. What do I want to run with? So right now, the way I see it, I have 3 potentially viable Pokemon to run this game with. I have Clefable, I have Magneton, and I have Vaporeon. Vaporeon has good special, but that's about it. Magneton has good defense and good special. And Clefable is just sort of all around okay. I think Magneton out of these three has the best moveset. But well, you know what? Let's go catch a Farfetch'd first. See if that has a good moveset. If it has a good moveset, I'm still not gonna run it because Farfetch'd has awful stats. But I can always hope, right? If I can even find anything down here. I think I scared everything off. There we go. Never mind. And well, where the hell have you been all this time, Lapras? Jeez. Okay. I'll try for a Sludge. Ooh, Substitute. Can I even catch a Pokemon if the Substitute's up? I don't know. And Thunder Punch on Lapras. Interesting. That's two different water types with Thunder Punch. Alright, let's see what Lapras has. Okay, let's not see what Lapras has. Don't... Okay, it didn't die, so that's good. I don't know if I can catch something like with a substitute up. Okay, nah, Water Gun. If it was Waterfall, I'd say, but Water Gun is, Come on. Thank you. All right. Let's see what else Lapras has as his moveset. Because if it has like Ice Beam or something, I'd say a good chance of switching to that. Fire Blast, Substitute, Water Gun, Thunder Punch. That's good, except it's all special moves, and my rival has a Chansey, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So let's see here. Magneton, Hydro Pump, Flamethrower, Scratch, and Tri-Attack. At least Magneton, all of them are going to learn moves. Vaporeon and Zapdos. Not Zapdos, Magneton. I wish I had a Zapdos. That Splash, though, that's a very unfortunate move to have. Oh, man, this is a tough call. All right. If Tangela had one decent special attack, I'd run with it. But no, it's all physical. Okay. Let me look for Farfetch'd just for the heck of it. And let's see what it has with its moveset. Because if its moveset is almost halfway decent, I'm not going to run with it still. Because again, it's Farfetch'd. It has an awful moveset. As much as I like Farfetch'd, I'm not going to run with it. If I can find one. I didn't catch a Muck, did I? I'm going to skip it. I'm just going to pass on it. I don't know. I don't know which one to pick. I don't know if I should go with Magneton. Or if I should go with Vaporeon. Or Clefable. Or Lapras. It's weird. I might knock this out accidentally. Nope, not quite. Please don't die. Ooh. Ooh. Spore. That's tempting right just by itself. Well, this is the last chance I have to catch this thing, so let's hope it works. Come on. Yes. All right. Okay, well, I have to see what Farfetch'd has other than Spore, because I'm not necessarily saying Spore is going to be... Spore's a game changer. Like, it's not... I don't use a lot of statics moves when I do these sorts of things, but that's tempting. All right. Let's just toss Tangela. Sorry, Tangela. Not going to be using you. I really want to know what Farfetch'd has as its moveset other than Spore. Spore is ridiculous. If it was faster, it'd be amazing. Razor Leaf, Leech Seed, and Bubble Beam. Interesting. Oh. Gaffelli just died. Right. He was poisoned. My bad. I don't know. This is a tough call. I guess what I have to do is I'm just going to have to level... I just have to level some Pokemon up for a bit and see which one of them ends up being the better choice. I don't think any of them are going to learn any moves anytime soon, so I just kind of have to run with it and hope things work out. So let's see. So we have Hydro Pump, Flamethrower, Scratch, and... Okay. Let's try Magneton first. See how that goes. All right. I was about to say, now I've actually killed everything out in here. But thankfully, no. How do I deal with Muck? Let's go for my strongest attack, I guess. Hydro Pump? Oh, it has Dig. Awesome. Perfect. All right, fine. If you're going to pull those shenanigans, then I will just deal with you accordingly. I don't know how, but somehow. Wow, okay. Apparently we're just going to use dig. Alright, fine. Alright, that's okay. That's fine. I'll just knock it out. If I have to get XP for Magneton that way, I'm going to. Okay, at least it's level 3, so it's not painfully weak. Okay, I can use Flamethrower for this. Nice. I can actually fight things now. Although Bellsprout's not going to give very much XP, unfortunately. Ice Punch. Wow, that would actually be almost decent. Almost. Okay. Nice, got another level. Good. Okay, Special's looking pretty good. I don't know how... I mean, I kind of vaguely know how, like, DVs and EVs and everything work in this game, but not to the point where I'm actually going to bother trying to explain how it all works. It's like, whatever, it is what it is. So, let's see here. Hydro Pump. Do a lot of damage, please. Not as much damage as I'm sorry, did I read that right? Did it just say try to use Transform? Or did I misread that completely? I'm fine he didn't hit it, because I didn't want him to do that. Okay, we got a pretty good special and decent defense going for Magneton right now. I guess we'll push Magneton. Although I don't really have a good way to deal with bulky water types, which is kind of my other sticking point for this game. For Gen 1, and most of these games, honestly, is if you have some way to deal with things like Blastoise, Slowbro, Starmie, then you're golden. I don't have that right now. I'd really like to get something. If I can get like Thunderbolt or Thunder Punch on Magneton, then I'm set. I'm good. Nice. One-shot that. Now I can one-shot Muck. That's pretty sweet. I don't know when Magneton learns moves, though. Again, you'd think after 20 years of playing this game, I'd know when things learn moves. You'd be horribly wrong. Not horribly wrong, but just, you know, you'd be wrong, unfortunately. So let's see. I don't think I'm faster than this. Never mind, I am. Which is good, because I know Ninetales had Dig. Okay, good. No more levels. Okay, I'm out of Hydro Pump, so I'm going to go ahead and heal up, because I want to... I don't want to do too much grinding. I want to try to get Magneton up to like level 10 or so. 9 or 10 before I leave for the forest, because those trainers could have crazy teams, and I don't want to potentially have to deal with that. I don't want to deal with like, oh, I have a level 6 Magneton. That's totally fine, right? No, here's a Mewtwo with Psychic. Like, oh. I'd rather not have to deal with that. So, or if I have to deal with it, I hope to not have to, you know, I don't want it to be painful to have to deal with that. So like here, perfect example, bulky water types. My best option is Tri-Attack, and that was a crit. Not very good. Interesting that some of the bulky water types have ways to deal with bulky water types. Both Lapras and Vaporeon having Thunder Punch. Kind of funny there. Not haha funny, but more like, huh, funny. Alright. Okay. I want to get like 2 or 3 more levels, and then I should be good to go into the forest. I know Magneton isn't super bulky, but I like its defense and special stats, and those are probably the 2 most important stats in Gen 1. Or speed is also obviously very nice, but I haven't found anything fast yet. So I'm gonna hope that Magneton's gonna be my carry, which never thought I'd have to say that. Usually I can find something decent, like I can find a Charizard or an Alakazam or something. I should also mention that impossible evolutions have been changed. So not that it matters for this run, but like if I'd caught a Kadabra, then instead of having to worry about having to like trade it in order to get something, in order to get an Alakazam, it just evolves at like, I think it was level 37 or something. Same with Graveler into Golem, and Machoke into Machamp, and Haunter into Gengar. Let's see. I guess I'll go for another Tri-Attack. That's probably the best option here. And actually, one other thing that I did change was that opponents' Pokemon are going to evolve. They're going to be fully evolved no matter what, starting at level 35. Just because I played through this game enough that I kind of... Damn it with the dig. I got kind of tired of playing through this game, and then it's like, oh, here's the final battle. Oh, Gary has a Caterpie. Like, really? So I would rather just have... I'd rather have the opponents have fully evolved Pokemon, which honestly makes the game harder for me, but I'm okay with that. So we'll see what happens with it. It could come back to bite me in the ass, but we'll see. Okay, level 8 Clefable. Clefable has higher attack than I remembered it having. Much higher attack, actually. Oh well. If I taught it strength, that would actually be useful. Oh yeah, I forgot Fearow was out here. Not going to catch it now. I don't have any Pokeballs. I don't feel like spending any money. Right. Good. 92 XP. Very nice. Yeah, wow. Clefable has higher... I didn't realize Clefable had higher attack than... I mean, I know Magneton doesn't have very good attack stat, but I didn't realize Clefable was that much physically stronger than Magneton. Alright. Lapras and Fearows. Just all of those. Just only the... You know, I could have gone to one of the other routes to actually level up. That might have been a better plan. Oh, great. Substitute. Thanks. Thanks, game. Okay. I'm so glad that steel types weren't a thing yet, because, man, so many Pokemon with fire type attacks would be terrifying for Magneton. Almost said Magnezone. I was like, oh, if only it was Magnezone. But it's okay. Okay. I still was kind of tempted with Ninetales just because Fire Spin and Dig, but I think I've made my choice. We'll run with it. Okay, just a little bit more, and then we'll get Magneton up to level 10, and then we'll call it a day. Maybe this will get me there. Maybe? We can only hope, right? I've got my fingers crossed, I'll tell you that much. Never mind, gotta keep going. Not too much more, though. Should be like 1 or 2 more battles, I think. I operate a little too much on feel in this game, I will freely admit. Like, I think it's about time for this to happen. And it's not like I know for sure, because... There we go. See, I told you it was about that time. Okay, so 25 defense, 32 special. No moves yet. I'm tempted to look up and see when Magneton learns moves. I'm pretty sure it's got to be soon-ish, because you can start encountering Magnemites a bit later in the game. Never mind. Not very soon. Although I'm pretty sure that all the other Pokemon that I've caught so far aren't going to learn moves for a while. So, it's okay. So, we've got our, hopefully, carry. No idea if it's going to work. It might not. There is always going to be an option to switch carries at some point. Like if I go to the guy who sells the Magikarp, and the Magikarp is something amazing, I might switch. You know, like I said, if it's like a Zapdos with like Thunderbolt, then there's a pretty good chance I'm going to switch to that. And what do we have here? We have a Max Potion. Nice. So we'll see. If it ends up being a good buy, then I might switch. So I'll leave a few trainers unfought so I can maybe level up this new thing if I find it. Same goes if like the Eevee is particularly good, if I get to that relatively early, if I get to sell it on relatively early, or if I get to Saffron and I go to the fighting dojo and there's more stuff there, or maybe the Snorlaxes are good. I don't know, but we'll see soon. But that's going to do it for this episode. So thankfully I've got most of the worst of the grinding out of the way in this first episode. Sorry it might not have been the most interesting start, but hey, things are going to pick up soon. So thanks everybody for tuning in to this initial episode of Pokemon Red Randomized, and I will talk to you all next time.